Okay, so my film director has turned the camera on for us. So, hi everybody.
Hi.
So I'm David Jones, Jody. You've probably met us before. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to show you kind of what we've already done. In our old area where we kept the ducks, we had a small little house. We've actually pulled all that house down. There used to be a fence over the top of that area. We pulled that fence off. There was a middle fence that we were dividing them from our, at that point in time, garden area. So we've actually removed all that stuff, and what Jody's doing right now is she's prepping an area, and we're going to do a cattle panel hoop house. So with a twist. I've done the research on YouTube, and there's a lot of designs out there, but we're going to use our concept of our raised beds that we have over here in the garden area, and we're going to put raised beds to the outside of that hoop house, and then put the hoop over the top of that, which will raise it up and give us a little bit more of a, we'll say a dome to it, because we do get quite a bit of snow here. We're thinking we probably want to do a center pole to hold it up in case we do get a 18, 24-inch snow, and we'll just collapse it.
Yeah.
So also with it being attached to the raised beds, whatever kind of weird freak wind like last year that we get, it's not going to blow away. It's going to have a thousands of pounds of dirt holding it down. So I'm going to have Jody, again, my camera director, I'm going to have her just do a quick tour of what we got going on in there. We got some engineer tape, just some pink tape, kind of giving us an outline of what we're shooting for. We're going to do a 24 by 10. Originally it was going to be a bit longer than that, but we've decided it's going to be too close to the existing greenhouse. We still want to be able to get the lawn tractor in there and wheelbarrows and all that stuff, so we've kind of cut it back a cattle panel, which turns out that they're not truly 4 feet, they're a little longer than that, so that one oddball is going to push it. Instead of 24, it'll be 25 feet in length. So once we get all that, we'll show you that as well, but I'm going to have her direct the camera and take a look at that. So thanks guys, back to you.
Okay, let's go in and take a look at what I've been doing. So, as you see, got most of this area all cleaned up. The old duck house was in that corner. We tore it down this morning. Just going through and trying to get all the different bits and pieces of wood picked up and neatened up. But going to be starting on this back wall, going to be digging a trough to put the landscape fabrics down in for the raised beds and the knotweed. I do have a plan because of this knotweed. One of my old bosses did some remodel in his house and took his carpet out and replaced it with hardwood, and I was able to get a bunch of that carpet, so we'll be able to put carpet down just as a heavy-duty weed preventer, especially on this back corner that is exposed to the knotweed roots. But this is going to be where the hoop house is. we've got the first wall, or first part of the wall put in, and now we're going to put a little 5-foot chunk in. If my battery's dying. Of course, because I haven't used the camera in a couple days.
Maybe push it that way. There we go.
Yeah, that drove that.
Okay, just put one right there. Down on this end.
What you got going on, honey?
Well, it's going to be a little twisty, so I think we're going to have to probably do our best there to just line it up, and then we'll suck it to whatever we got to do there.
That helped me.
Okay. Okay, wait. Go right there to the seam.
Yeah, I see it now.
Get the hammer.
Or something.
Okay. Should we pound that wooden stake in to the outside and then put a couple screws in it?
Yeah, probably, or at least one.
Okay. That'll hold it a little bit. We'll measure off the fence here to make sure we're kind of where we want to be. Go to the outside. There you go. That way if you need to, you can tap it down. Got one?
Yeah.
You got it. Okay. Okay.
So there, we've got one wall kind of put in. We're going to be putting the metal on the inside just like in the other raised beds. But we've got it started finally. So guys, we're on day 2 of the build of our hoop house. I have gone through and used my trusty hula hoe to knock down the knotweed. Now I'm going to lay some carpet so we can start getting these interior walls put in place. There's it all kind of cleaned up. So I've got the carpet laid down and all the seams well covered for this back area. Mostly worried about getting the carpet on this area just because of the invasion of the knotweed that yes, we planted and no, we're not going to eradicate. But now it's time to start getting some walls put in.
What are you doing, dude? On camera. I gotta go poop over here, don't you know? Huh?
I think I got a high spot.
I think you got a high spot. I don't want to about that, man.
And I've got a high spot. At least I know where it's at.
Holy cow, that's heavy.
It's heavy, honey.
That was the door. That was.
Uh-huh. Don't throw that in. No. I was leaving that in there for Google culture.
I know. I just see us fighting that piece. Let's get it out of the way.
Oh,
All right.
try that?
That isn't going to work with your carpets and just wobble up, but if you want to try that, yeah. I'd say just pitch it on the other side there, but that's just my own weird feelings there.
Better?
Yeah.
Give this another shot.
Where did the third one go, honey?
I don't know.
Okay. So the idea is we're just going to set this on top. We're going to take our block and we're going to go like right here over and just block it in and then put a couple screws in theory. Of course, we're going to hit the screws where I have. So here's what we'll do. We'll try to put these underneath. This has got to go underneath here. Outside like that, like that, like that. Okay, so grab your screw gun, set that across the top. Yep. And,
You want it half and half?
nope, we'll double it up. Might as well. It'll help. Probably just put one screw in it for right now, because we had to still have to slide the metal in here. And put screws to it. So we have to remove that one. The other one on the end down here probably will stay for a bit. But which way? Kick it out and okay. Do the same thing as the one down here. All right.
So do you want them screwed to the bottom legs?
Yeah, we'll have to try to get it as up against the board to the outside, and then we'll try to toe tack a couple screws into it. And you can move that one on the outside. You can move it in this way, so it's not.
Right where the other screw is?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we're adding cross pieces on the top and the bottom just to help keep the bed, once it's full of dirt, from shifting around and wanting to bow out. Yeah, it does cut a little bit into your planting space, but it keeps your beds from completely falling apart. We did do a divot in the ground underneath the carpet for the these bottom feet down here. Gonna be going through and getting them all attached, and we've got one bed almost done, or one side of one bed. Plus the carpet's nicer to work on than the soil.
Which way do I got that? Do I got that?
Blue towards you.
Oh, the little flat flange up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've gone through and gotten all the two outside done, and now David John's working on getting the metal in.
Probably not enough.
Yeah, about 6 inches.
There-ish.
I've got an overlap of about 2.5.
Can't quite reach that, but
I got this. Well, that'll be one side of it. Uh-huh.
So we got the two outside long beds done. Just gotta get the tin on it, get the back one where you guys are sitting built. And we did run out of carpet, so there is a spot that's gonna be without carpet, but that's gonna be in the walkway right at the entrance for now. So this will all get, when I'm said and done, covered in pine shavings, because you know that's what I use. Good job, honey.
We're getting there. Better than last week.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Kiesel likes the carpet in here.